I might have made the best build for Necromancers in Season 5. It takes a lot of what made the best Season 4 build go burr and makes it more spammy because that way I'm actually going to enjoy playing it. You see my boy Sarok here. He made the best build for Season 4. You use Bone Spirit, you use Banished Lord's Talisman, and you just poop out like 8 billion damage Bone Spirits on the regular. And in Season 5, if you're not using Banished Lord's Talisman and Bone Spirit, you're just competing for D tier in terms of Necromancer builds. It's kind of sad. But I looked at these builds, and I was like, this ain't fun. So in Season 4, I ran a spammy build involving like Army of the Dead, and I'd summon my Bone Spirits with Blood Artisan's Cuirass. Well, in Season 5, I don't have to pick. I get to do both. I get to run Blood Artisan's Cuirass, and I get to run Banished Lord's Talisman, both of which have received massive buffs. And the big change is instead of spamming Army of the Dead and Corpse Explosion to make a million Blood Orbs, I can just run Bloodwave. So Bloodwave got a huge damage buff. Nobody cares. But it gets 9 Blood Orbs, which isn't changed. But how we use Blood Orbs has changed. You see, this is the old Blood Artisan's Cuirass. Every 5 Blood Orbs I pick up, I spawn a Bone Spirit. But look at this new one. Every 3 Blood Orbs, I spawn a Bone Spirit. Also, Blood Orbs now give me Essence, and there's a bunch of additive damage. And we can use that Essence to fuel manually casted Bone Spirits. So if we combine a Masterworked Blood Artisan's Cuirass and Potent Blood aspect, we get like 50, 60 Essence per Blood Orb. Like, so one actual wave from Bloodwave, one of the 3, will give us like 150 Essence. And then we're also going to get a bunch of Essence from Dreadful Bone Spirit in that like 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds between waves. And hopefully, with some other shenanigans and finicking, we can get up to 275 Essence every 3 times per Bloodwave cast. So we're going to get a free Blood Artisan's Cuirass from every wave of blood, from every actual wave of Bloodwave. And it's going to give us an essence to also cast a manual automatic overpower Banished Lord's Talisman Bloodwave. So this one will hit for anywhere from 500 million to 1 billion. And this one, I can't even begin to contemplate. I think Sarok was hitting for like 8 billion on the PTR, and ours should hit about that. There's been a bunch of other changes. Harlequin Crest, Shaco, got some big buffs. It gives us armor, so we don't need to get that. It gives us max resource, which helps us get towards this 275 essence we need. It gives a ton of cooldown reduction. And between the cooldown reduction from this and the cooldown reduction from Fast Blood and Ultimate cooldown reduction, we're going to be casting a Blood Wave like every 5 to 8 seconds. Probably faster than that, probably like 5 to 6. So we're spamming Blood Waves. We're going to reach that 275 essence in part due to Shaco, but also the new Path of Tregul. These spawn a larger Bone Spirit prison that spams Bone Splinters. Now the Bone Splinters cast from this benefit from Bone Splinters cast twice aspects. So on our weapon, we're going to run Bone Splinters cast twice, and without Bone Splinters casting twice, this gave me 80 essence consistently when I was tracking how much bonus essence it was giving me. So on the Season 5 PTR. So you get some essence from the base effect, which is 30 Bone Splinters times 2, that's 60 essence, right? But you also benefit from the actual skill Bone Splinters says you get 1 additional essence if you hit the same target. That's how I was getting 80 essence. So you combine that with Bone Splinters cast twice, and this might give you 160 essence consistently, which makes hitting the Spanish Lord's things stupid easy. At the very least, it will be like 120 with Bone Splinters casting twice. So between this, Shaco, and sacrificing Shadow Mages, we should easily be able to hit this 275 essence maximum. And then every single Bone Spirit we cast will be a automatic overpower. The automatic overpowers have gotten other buffs because they buffed Blood Moon Breaches. Blood Moon Breaches now has a 150% overpower buff. It did lose Amplify, and it also lost its DR, so that's sad. So it's, in some ways, it's not quite 150% more damage. It's like 140, but it's still very good. We're not going to be able to run minions like last season, which is sad, but eh. Another fun thing is we get this new aspect that makes Bone Spirit just do more than double the damage when we slap it on a two-hander. So this is 70% times 2 because it's on a two-hander. And the Bone Spirits spawned by Blood Artisan's Cuirass will also double proc. So our Banished Lord's Talisman will shoot out a Bone Spirit for like 2 to 4 billion damage, and then it'll double that and then some and explode again. It's going to be great. A couple other things to round out the build. So we've got the Fast Blood to make our ultimate spam more. We can now use maces, so we got a 0.9 speed weapon, which is good for increasing our alpha damage. And it has overpower. Let's see. Some of these, the reason I made this little handy graphic is because not all of these abilities have been changed. So this is the old Harlequin Crest, old Blood Artisans. All of this will be linked in the max roll. And I have a preliminary Paragon page as well, but I might change this to move it to a 7-board Paragon, although the 6-board is pretty nice. And if you have any questions, ask comments. You can either ask in this YouTube video. I'm usually pretty good at responding to comments. Or you can join the discussion on Discord. I'm a part of the official Diablo Discord. It's discord.gg/Diablo4. You'll see it when you first log into the game. It's pretty cool. I'm a game mechanics specialist, and you'll see me in NecroChat. There's a FAQ, and you'll see all of the builds made by community members and the ones that are vetted. And there will be a sub-thread called Spirit Wave that you can ask even more specific questions about this build. So come check it out. We have a ton of different people posting in there. Sarok's a regular there. LordSaura, who helped me make this build, he's the #1 PvP Necromancer. He's also going to be making videos about this. This is just a quick video. I'm going to make a proper video with gameplay come Season 5, and it's going to be, actually edited, not me just alt-tabbing. So, yeah, enjoy, and I just wanted to say there's things to look forward to in Necromancer. There's at least 2 viable builds now for Season 5. Have a great day.